in a song?
No, ma'am.
In your opinion, Young's Line Life is a criminal street gang?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, is the state going to be able to prove the charges they have brought? Let me bring back in my guests, attorneys Sudi Chata Jimenez and Ted Spaulding. Sudi, for anybody just joining the program, you have a lot of intimate knowledge about this case because you did represent one of Thug's co-defendants. You got an all-pros for him. He's no longer part of the case. Tell me, knowing what you know about it, the facts, all of the reading, research, and many days you spent in court picking the jury, do you think the state's going to be successful in this prosecution?
I really hope not, because I think it's a stretch. It is taking so much stuff out of context. I think one of the attorneys, I think his name is Jay App, said it very well. This is taking 6 months. Why is it taking so long? Because they don't have the evidence. They have to bring in all this other extra stuff. They got to bring in lyrics and text out of context, because if they had the evidence to prove this case, a murder usually takes 2 to 3 weeks at the most. And those are complex cases. A possession of marijuana, alprazolam, hydrocodone, whatever other drugs they claim they have, that takes a week at the most. Why do they want to take 6 months? Because they just don't have it, and they want to bring in all this extra stuff that sadly RICO and the gang statute allows them to do it.
As you explained that to us, yeah, I mean, it allows for a lot more latitude for prosecutors. You both know that well. Okay, so I'm being told that court is starting up. Let's see if we can go in there live and take a look. Again, 6 co-defendants on this one. The most famous one is, of course, Jeffrey Lamar Williams, the Grammy Award-winning rapper Young Thug. And there he is, covering up his mouth with his turtleneck. Is it cold in the courtroom? What is going on? Sudi is nodding. Do they keep this courtroom cold?
It can be very
generally?
Chilly, a lot of people.
Okay,
Yes.
Sudi is saying he's been in that courtroom many days. Okay, and we're being told the jury is being brought in. Yeah, he'll have to pull that down so it doesn't look like he's, hiding something. But if he's chilly, somebody should get him an extra sweater or a jacket. Sudi, tell me, we were talking moments ago about how Young Thug's lawyer said that the name he chose to be a stage name, Young Thug, Thug is an acronym that stands for truly humble under God. Do you think that that is something believable for this jury?
I think that acronyms are up for interpretation in a lot of different ways. I don't like that version, but it's the hate you give. That's really how I know what thug is. You create thugs because as a society, the hate you give creates these environments where people grow up. And it's, again, just a nod at Tupac, a nod at the culture. Earlier when we were talking, you were very excited. Like, both of you got your voices got a little happier when you brought up Gotti and the Netflix show about it. Why? Because this culture of gangs and violence and mob life is sexy, and we like it as a culture. And you know what Mr. Williams did? He identified that as a young man and said, this sells. This sells a lot. This sells tens of millions of dollars. And he's exploiting what we as a society admire to get his message across, his message of entertainment. That's what it is. One thing about his music, it is great, it is popular, it is prolific. And I love Brian Steele. I have so much admiration for Brian Steele.
Thug's lawyer. Yeah. So you guys have known each other a long time.
Yeah. I've been looking up to him for years now, since I was a prosecutor. I had cases with him as a prosecutor. He's always one of the sharpest lawyers I've ever met. However, man, does he ruin those lyrics. When he reads those lyrics, the PG version, it is the worst thing you can do to those amazing lyrics, because they're great. They rhyme, they're catchy. I cannot wait till the prosecutor tries to present this out of context lyrics, and then the defense is going to come in and play the song. They should play the song, because you have a right to rule of completeness.
Right.
And where does this come from? Let's put the best evidence rule. Let's put the actual lyrics, the actual song up, and let the jurors bob their heads to the beat.
I like what you're saying.
And get excited about it.
Well, and better yet, if there's a music video attached to it, even better, because then videos tell a story, right? Ted, talk to me. What are you thinking about what Sudi just said? Displaying that evidence. Play it if you've got just the song. Show it all if there's a video, too.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, my thought from the very beginning when they were arguing about whether the lyrics even come in as evidence, months ago.
Yeah.
Is that a mistake? And the defense can pound on that, and the theme constantly being is this is against rap music in general. So play the whole thing, play the music video, show the genre, gets to the whole him using thug as his name. I agree with you. I didn't like it in opening that Brian used, this is what thug meant. I thought that took away from what the theme should be, at least in my opinion, which should be, no, he's embracing thug. Don't say it's something religious. Say, no, this is the whole point. And the prosecution's whole case is pointing to these lyrics and this rap and the environment and everything else to say he's part of this conspiracy and gang, mob, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And just pound on that constantly,
Right.
that this is about a war against a culture, not against this actual person and what he did, because they don't have any evidence of anything that he did.
Right. I really like where you're going with that, Ted. We'll talk more as we go into our next hour of Court TV Live. We've got to say goodbye to our friend Suri Chada Jimenez. Back off to court. I know your calendar got clogged from spending, most of the year picking this jury.
I
so
only do this for the money, power, and respect.
there you go. Suri, perfect way to end the hour. Thank you for everything. And don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back and go into the trial of rapper Young Thug next.
For 10 years and counting, the group calling itself Young Slime Life dominated the Cleveland Avenue community.